Is this y'all's guy? Is this y'all's guy? I'm asking you honestly. Is Grummz your man? Is this your dude? I mean, I thought he was. He's been on every podcast for the last 3 months screaming about how censorship is wrong and that we should not be censoring anything. Matter of fact, I made a video about him just like 2 or 3 days ago where he was crying about Pride merchandise in Call of Duty, crying about it. And I said, you know what? That sounds like you're asking for censorship. And then I had people pushing back. Oh, no, jumping through every hoop, trying to figure a way to make the argument work in their favor. And I was right. I keep telling y'all, when I say something on here with my whole chest, I am right. And I will keep being right about these guys. Every single time I tell you that I know what they are doing, I'm going to be right. I have been on the internet for far too long. I've seen all of the twists and turns. I can see it. I can read between the lines. When Grummz was saying that he doesn't support censorship, but then he was arguing to censor Call of Duty for their Pride merchandise, for their Pride skins, I told you in that video, it sounds a little weird for the anti-censorship poster child, poster grandpa, is arguing for censorship. And here we are today. This is from earlier today. When somebody talks about censorship, when they question him about censorship, he finally admits to it. He is collecting L after L after L. He's got a whole collection of them. And I, just like so many other people in this space, but me specifically, keep collecting W's. I've got a wall of them. You can't see it on the camera, but I got a wall of W's for these people. He admits here, I absolutely support censorship of the woke. Got him. He actually deleted this tweet. We're going to look at his follow-up tweet on this, but I have to read through this to just break down how absolutely insane. I'm not clinically diagnosing this dude. I'm just saying this is absolutely insane. I absolutely support censorship of the woke, especially, and he adds this in to sort of dilute what he's saying, especially in games marketed to kids like Nintendo and cartoons. Okay, you threw that in there, but if you notice, it says especially, which means that he's not just talking about that. So everybody in the comments like, oh, he's only talking about Nintendo stuff. No, he said especially, which means that he believes in that censorship for quote unquote woke stuff outside of that. What is the definition of censorship? I'm going to read it for you so you can understand what censorship actually is. The suppression or prohibition of any parts of books, films, news, etc. that are considered obscene, politically unacceptable, or a threat to security. So he is saying that he wants government censorship, some sort of committee to regulate and block diverse content in video games across the board. I don't think a lot of you understand what that means. He's not talking about specific things. When he says woke, it is this completely ambiguous statement that can be applied to so many different things, from gender to gender identity to sexuality to anything that they can be, like racism, like it can be applied to anything. He is saying he supports censorship of this blanket thing that most people in 2024 can't even define without sounding like bigots. And I'm not talking about a terms of service issue, because I do not support censorship. I do not support it. But I'm not talking about a terms of service thing. Like when you agree, you're using a service and you're like, I won't throw hot dogs out of the window, right? You agree to it when you sign up. And then you're like, I'm going to throw hot dogs out of the window. They blocked me. Censorship. That's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about being a creator, making a product, your own product, and having this person like Grummz come along and say, it looks a little woke to me. I think it should be censored. That's what I'm talking about. And then we play this game. I love this game. You've done it to us for over a decade, and now it's your turn. You don't get to indoctrinate our kids anymore. Okay, citation. What are you talking about? Show me a correlation between a game and radicalization of kids that lines up and makes sense. I'm not talking about how you feel about something, because that doesn't count. I'm talking about some sort of study, something that is done that shows that A leads to B leads to C. And you can't do it because I keep asking you for it and no one has it. Because guess what? Just going to remind you, I am going to be right about this every single time. And to everybody out there that's been supporting me and helping the channel grow, I want to thank you guys, because soon people will learn that Eric is right. Because we won't win the battle by playing fair anymore, using fair in air quotes, because he doesn't think that it's fair. So what does that mean? Like, are you saying that you will be playing fair? What does that even mean? Are you saying that you're being called unfair already? I don't know, Grummz. This doesn't make a lot of sense. You just turned that against us. So y'all have been the bigger people all this time. Y'all have been the bigger people. We've been the ones that have tried to treat you differently. Okay, that's all cap. Completely 100% lies. Liza Minnelli telling you. However, there is a twist. Let's get into that.
Oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh? Let's get sexy. Yeah.
This is absolute gold. This is gold. He tweeted out several hours later because he was getting ate up. I'm telling you, ate up. No crumbs were left on the table in the retweets. People that had been on his side for a while was like, I don't know about this like censorship of people we don't like thing, because that's sort of, it could hurt what we're trying to do here, because you're out of pocket. So we don't want you to you're not our spokesperson anymore. You don't speak, you're not invited to sit at the table anymore. He was getting absolutely ate up in the retweets and in the comment section. He had a few people that were on board with him because, of course, he's just saying the quiet part out loud. But the vast majority of people that are a little bit smarter about this were like you can't do this, right? This isn't good. It's not good. So he deleted it, of course. And this was what he said. I spoke in frustration today about censorship. Some people took it the wrong way. No, we took it exactly as you typed it out. I'm talking about games marketed to kids, but I was also tired of the propaganda inserted to everything. So no, we didn't take it the wrong way. We didn't take it the wrong way. You're literally just reiterating what you said in that original tweet, which is banning woke, especially, you threw that in there, especially when it comes to like Nintendo and kids and cartoons or whatever. You're just reiterating that. Nobody misunderstood what you said. You want to ban stuff that you think is woke. Point blank, period. That's censorship. Sorry, it's what it is. I deleted the comments. Better to focus on what's happening and what we can do about it. No, you deleted it because you were getting ate up. You deleted it because you were absolutely wrong. And so many people were calling you out on it and saying, this is not a good look. We don't want to be a part of this. This is not how we roll. You took a massive L, multiple massive L's right on the forehead, and you looked really dumb. Like it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like I can imagine, regardless of this retraction of what he said, that everyone that followed him is still going to be on board with him moving forward. Loose cannon moment. He said something he shouldn't have said. And this reminds me again of all the stuff that happens with geeks and gamers, with all these guys, where eventually when I tell y'all I can smell something cooking, I'm going to be right. And that is why you should join the revolution. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like on this video, because that's the only L's that I want, are likes. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like on this video, leave a comment down below, and let's dismantle the algorithm and debunk all of these idiots on social media who cannot stop losing. Hashtag they will lose.